Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm the MysteriousJG, and we are beginning what should be a long enough session that I can get a plot mission done. And that's why, off screen, I got my ass to Maz. I mean Aya. And we're all ready to Strandlersburger. We're ready to go to Aya and actually do the next mission for Trail of Hope. The main mission sequence. I've already off screen went into my loadout and changed. We've been carrying around disruptor ammo and cryo ammo for a long time in the hopes that those ammo types would become one of the things that we could get from our perk where we get consumables. It never happened. We still don't have any of that, or barely any of it. So I switched us to incendiary ammo and shield boosters, just in case we actually do decide to use those consumables that I used to perk on and have not gotten around to using yet. I switched our party to PB and Cora, because PB cares about the Remnant, and she's the one who wants to get in the vault, and because Cora is the one we're trying to romance, and PB is starting to mess that up. So we want to make sure that Cora is around and knows that PB isn't getting up to any kind of, nonsense with no strings. No strings. In the meantime, let's go straight to the Angaran shuttle. I thought about even doing a couple of codex vids, but I'm going to be visiting family on Memorial Day, so I'm trying to get like a whole bunch recorded in advance so that I can keep doing 2 videos a day and lose a whole weekend of recording.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years.
That's great.
There's
We're gonna
always
make out,
been
or
an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
wait, isn't Aya actually a paradise? Aren't we gonna only fuck things up here? So we're just trying to figure out where these other vaults are.
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
Oh, she can't see this? Very similar. You would think PB would be here for this, but
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
you see the image that I see.
The vaults.
I see Mr.
They're a
Wonderful.
network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
Oh, so this is Vault
image was
Central.
on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
God, he looks like a
The
douche.
vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
Didn't we fix the one on
think that
Voral too?
Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This is amazing. I agree.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Oh, so Meridian's gonna be
Because he
crawling with the
can't.
cat.
Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people. And mine.
Which is a lot more important. I'll fight for everyone. We'll find his weakness. Gonna make him so sorry. I'll give it all that I got. I'll make you wait. People keep rising to the top. Make you wait, keep rising to the top. Gangster Kingdom of Avalon. I was playing some Grand Theft Auto 3. Not real recently, but it's on the PlayStation 4. You can buy through PlayStation Network the classic GTA games, and I was playing around with that one, and I'm gonna get all that I got. Make your way, keep rising to the top. I'll fight for everyone. That seems like the thing to say at this point.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down, for all our sakes.
We're gonna be buddies. You and me, we're gonna be broskies, even though you're a girl.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
So maybe there is no, like, fighting to be done here. I thought this was starting, like, a big mission. I guess it's just starting plot stuff. Putting this off for until I had a big, long session free to record, and, I probably should have just knocked it out at the end of a regular old video. Although we do need to meet her at Resistance HQ. You know what? Let's read about the frickin' Archon. I won't do all the Codex stuff we need to do, but we can do the, Ket. The Outlaws. Hostile rogue factions, both native and foreign, plague the Helios Cluster. We haven't, like, learned about them at all. But I guess we've encountered some of the enemy types. Oh, no. Shit, I didn't, well. Okay, well, we'll need to come back and look at the Outlaws later, even though, the Archon. The individual known as the Archon is leader of the Ket forces in the Helios Cluster. Though rarely cited, his arrival at Ket installations is reportedly greeted with fearful shows of deference, the execution of dissident Ket, and the presentation of valuable remnant technology. The Archon has maintained control of the cluster for almost 75 years, reportedly through a combination of long, patient strategies and brutal subjugation. According to the Angaran sources, the Archon arrived in Helios with a pantomime of diplomatic overtures that confused the Angaran leadership and provoked them against one another before he ordered the conquest of their worlds. In recent years, the Archon has taken an increasing interest in remnant technology, ordering new dig sites and touring Ket-defended remnant structures. He is said to take many remnant specimens aboard his flagship for study leisure. Those who interfere are executed on the spot or hunted down by the Archon's sword, his mysterious and feared enforcer. I guess we'll find out about that later. That sounds like a boss fight. According to the Moshai, the Archon is focused on Meridian, the control center for the remnant vault and network. In his hands, Meridian could be used to devastate the planet's Helios cluster, rendering them uninhabitable and giving him a hold over all sentient life here. I guess that could be his plan. Though reportedly knows its location, the Archon has been unable to develop an interface method, meaning the greater secrets of internet technology are closed to him. Also, he does not seem to be communicating with his own leadership, which is interesting. But stupid. So we'll go to Resistance HQ and figure out what our next big fight is, because apparently it's not going to be a huge battle of this vault. Why did I edit those messages? I've ruined everything forever. Immigrant, I don't see anything here. Yeah, I suppose we could do a little mid-mission shopping.
I'm not selling to aliens.
Oh, I don't know which of these are worth buying, because I don't know which ones will give me anything useful if I destroy it, and I'm pretty much going to go with forging stuff. Look at the Element 0, always worth buying. Remnant fighter model, sure, why not? Those are like one-shot things. I think we already did. We already gave that to what's her face, so we're good to go there.
Store's open.
Yeah, just try to talk to you. Oh, we're selling our mods? I thought you might be selling some of your own mods. I keep buying these things. I don't really have anything to put. Ooh, 10 Element 0. That's worth buying for sure. So there's no weapon merchant? Armor merchant?
You won't walk away
General and materials. Unless you're a weapon. No, you're selling those weird plants. Maybe the weapon merchant. Oh, that's right. The weapon merchant is actually in the resistance base. There's a citizens forum going on.
Exaltation is just another word for how the king kill us.
Well, yes.
And if you're wrong, if we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a cat up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
Well, yeah. All cat aren't alike. Some of them look like you.
I've seen different types of cat. They could be exalting multiple species.
What is it, the frickin' Reapers again?
An abomination. We have to destroy the creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Not with this human. She basically just told you to stay the fuck out of it, didn't she? Thank you for that insight. Come, my friends, let's talk someplace where this guy isn't. That's kind of what I'm getting out of that. Hello, my name is Drac. You guys are friends now? I thought you hated each other for some reason.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here.
Yeah.
Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
There's a whole lot of plants on my face right now. Giving us control of the camera is a good idea, but it doesn't seem to have quite worked. You're alien to them. You definitely stick out. Well, I think we can be cutesy here.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
Still don't get it. Murder, death, destroy. Yeah, tidal wave.
Can you believe this place? Here's your golden world.
I got your golden world right here.
Unfortunately, already occupied.
Well, yeah, but it's here. Shows it's possible. That's something. There's just so much to see.
Mm-hmm. So much to see, so much to do. Hopefully I can, I'd like to, go shopping real quick before we, advance the plot. I believe we can do that by heading over here. If I see Cora, I'll feel pretty good about the fact that we've gone to the right place. There's Cora. Yep, that's what I thought.
A security scan picked up my biotic implant this morning. That was a fun explanation.
Well, I got caught by the Angaran smuggling a zucchini wrapped in tinfoil in my pants.
The Angara have their EMP ability. Wouldn't they understand biotics?
No, they're not
An
the same.
EMP doesn't rip someone's molecules apart.
Well, it does kind
Can't
of.
blame the Angara for being careful. New aliens might be okay. Weird space powers, maybe not.
Remember now.
Pathfinder.
I hate you, Pathfinder. Hey, here's an ultra rare pistol. I don't know if I'm allowed to make those. Seems like these don't give us, that one might be worth getting. Experimental materials. Decrease weight, but also decrease stability. Decrease weight and clip size would be better. It's hard to know which of those will actually be useful. But since their weapons don't tend to give us EZO, because for some reason their tech doesn't seem to be based on it, I guess. They're not using Mass Effect relays, so I suppose it makes some sense. But no, I just grabbed a couple of mods, and probably most of them will not be useful, but... Like on our sniper rifle, anything with the penalty is reduces clip size, that's fine, because we already have a clip size of 1. Again, I'm banking on the idea that getting the
I deserve to
Oh,
be
never
told.
mind.
You had no right to keep it secret from me.
Why don't you guys just
It's
make
an
out
ongoing
and
investigation. I
have
meant
sex
no
and get past
disrespect.
the tension?
Did Jarl know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
Oh, what have you guys done?
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell him the
Sam-
truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
Wasn't your business, really.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket taker.
I didn't hear him
A
sigh.
resistance commander named Venturev.
That's terrible. You must have had a motive. Yeah, he probably, I don't know. I mean, I was randomly flashing to Doctor Who, Earthshock, one of the bad guys, like, one of the guys betrayed humans to the Cybermen for no real reason that we ever find out. Could be that this guy just wanted money, or the ladies, or probably going to turn out like the woman he loved was taken by the Ket, and he's trying to get her back, something like that.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of remnant tech, but why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
Fuck them.
Now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Wait, really?
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
What the fuck? Well, I guess it's. It sounds like we're going to find one of the planets that we hadn't found yet, but why would a bunch of Vangarans go rogue and start working for my guy, like, you know, Milky Way
I'm a
guys?
little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
They don't
How did
recognize the
exiles
Pope's
from the Nexus
authority.
wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
Well, I guess I'm going there.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
You suck.
Transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
I'm gonna take your sorry ass out, bitch. Hey, level up, bitches. We got a lot of experience for that. Boy, I've been waiting this whole time thinking there was a huge mission. Not really. And really didn't seem to want to let me level up. Bitches. So, just to be done with the tech trees for a while, let's shield feedback. Begin shield regeneration immediately, eliminating any delay or omnivents. Improves recharge rates. I believe we said we were going to get shield feedback because that will link nicely with the new and improved tactical cloak, where we are able to regenerate shields and stuff even when cloaked. So now, basically, if I get in trouble and I cloak, I will immediately begin regenerating shields, even though I'm cloaked, and that's a good thing. It also gives us plus 18% tech construct damage and plus 26% tech construct health, tech area of effect radius. It's all good, baby. Team support, we're boosting shields. We are boosting delay regeneration and shield regeneration by even more. VI has a health of 2920. That's more health than we have, I think. Assault turret is only 900. Damage per shot 40. Beam damage per second 83. Missile damage of 90. Missile damage radius 2.5. So the Remnant VI, understandably, it takes a lot more of a licking than some of our other stuff does. But we have a point left to spend. And anything we spend on in combat, we can only spend 1 point right now. So, combat power damage, this does nothing for us. Increasing our melee doesn't hurt anything. Increasing detonator damage, I think that's only combat skills. There are things that we want to get out of this. Jump melee we're not doing much of, but plus 30 damage is while airborne, 100 plus 100% hover duration, plus 40% weapon accuracy, or we can become a karate master. Bruise melee damage with each melee hit, including kills performed, ends after no melee kill has been performed for 10 seconds. They would be extremely useful for some builds, not that useful at all for others. Seems to me like there's not that much for us to gain in the combat tools tree, but just putting points into combat at all will increase the damage here. And eventually we'll just be putting points into pistols and assault rifles just for the hell of it. I'm not planning to use them very much. So let's go ahead and put a point into combat tools. Actually, let's undo changes. I want to see 31% damage, 27% damage, 32, and 27. So it just happened to be enough to boost shotguns by 1, but not sniper rifles. Liam's got a bunch of unspent points, apparently. Let's get him another defense so that he'll have 2 things that are ready for their super skill thing. Defense and covers plus 20. Damage resistance when enemies are near 20. Well, he's got this Havoc Strike where he leaps forward and stabs down at enemies. That seems like kind of makes sense that if he's going to be using that skill, it would kind of make sense for him to have... See, this he's punching. If he's going to be going in and doing that kind of stuff, maybe extra damage absorption when he's close would be a good idea, so that he can use that skill and have a little bit of extra. PB, I doubt you can do anything with 2 points. Drac, same deal. Vetra, same deal. I guess I had spent all of your guys' points. That must be what it is. Jal, same deal. Cora, I'm guessing it's the same deal. Although sometimes when I finish this loading, it's slightly different. So everybody has 3 skills and 2 passives. That's why their current loadout is always the same. But yeah, it's interesting. If you look at Ryder, 582 health, 335 shields. Cora's got more health and more shields. Jal's got more health and more shields. Vetra's got more health and more shields. She's less fragile than I thought. She is the one who seems to be dying the most frequently. Liam died in a battle fairly recently. We'll check him out, of course. Yeah, Drac has got the most health by far, which is not that shocking. BB has more health and shields than Ryder. Liam has way more health and shields than Ryder. So, like, Ryder has, like, a little more than half the health and, like, a third of the shields of a lot of the other characters. And that seems kind of crazy to me. And I can give him better gear, and it's still not really doing that much. So with 582 health and 335 shields, he's basically, essentially got about 900 total hit points at a time. Which is way less than our own Remnant VI. And is actually about the same health as our own assault turret, so... Yeah, Ryder, kind of fragile. Let's save our game because we just advanced the story. Skill points plus 1. What? I don't get it.
The sooner you reach Kadara Port, the faster you'll find Venturev. What do you need?
I need someone to love me.
Have you found any other references to Meridian in the Remnant tech?
You're the one who walks into vaults. You tell us.
Ooh.
I didn't notice anything. Doesn't mean it wasn't staring me in the face.
I'm kind
I
of dumb.
studied so many relics over the decades. Nothing hinted at the existence of such a place.
Maybe we're not meant to find it.
What do you know about what do you know about the group you lead?
I'd better get moving.
What?
I'll
Oh,
keep in touch.
I guess I did hit the wrong.
Stars and skies above you, Pathfinder. Watch your back.
I guess I accidentally
The sooner you reach Kadara
hit the wrong
Port,
dialogue
the
option.
faster you'll find Venturev. What do you need?
What'll happen when Aya's people learn someone in the Resistance betrayed their Moshai?
Nothing good.
This treason is unprecedented. It will undermine faith in the Resistance.
Not if we show everyone Ven acted alone.
That may not be enough.
Well, why don't you guys like make
I
out in
haven't
front of
lost
everybody?
faith in you, Ephra. Neither will they.
I just really want them to make out now.
Anything to help me understand how your traitor thinks would be useful.
Oh, he's got
Stubborn.
magnetic
Always
brain
questioned
like we do.
orders. I thought it was a strength. Now I know better.
Why would you think that was
He must have had
strength?
some reason to betray me. What could turn him?
Does it matter?
Of course it does.
Moshai, do you remember anything of the Archon that might be a clue to
What
his
I thought you were
motives?
talking to him.
He spoke to me like I was a child. No, worse, a pet.
Don't do me like a chat
But
to
it
me.
was clear he has plans for Meridian.
He thought you could help him.
Now he thinks I'm the key.
He's right. You may be the only person in Helios who can help him.
Well, at least you won't exalt us or whatever.
Kadar is full of bad people, but would they shelter a Ket sympathizer? Can't we just ask for help?
I did, and got it. But my contacts don't run things. The people who do are stubborn.
One's own medicine is always the most bitter.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I could cut a deal, Ven's made himself hard to find.
Goodbye.
I'd better get moving.
I'll keep in touch.
Stars and skies above you, Pathfinder. Watch your back.
Don't turn your back on the wolf pack, Pathfinder. You might end up in a body bag, Pathfinder. So I guess they have one shared block of dialogue now, which makes sense. Scanned your command console, dude, and I got all your secrets. How you like them apples? Oh, hey, I guess you guys use this logo for yourselves, too. That, like, logo shows up on our research screens, and I don't really know where it's supposed to come from, but I do know that it's time to get back to our ship, because we've got a whole new exciting place to go. And although I was expecting to have a mission in the vault, I'm totally cool with the fact that we're going straight to a new planet. A fun planet. Let's warp back to... Oh, there's a new quest to do. Can we jump to here? We got a new quest to uncover as well. We'll do that before we leave. That might be a good way to... Not do the quest, but I mean talk to whoever has a new quest for us. That might be a good way to end the video. Hey, I'm an alien. I'm here to show you how douchey humans can be with my Blasto shirt. So over here, something's going on. Or not. Or maybe?
Supplies have been tight, so we haven't been able to send out as much.
Here we go. It's Mariko.
When you have a moment,
I do. That's why I'm here.
This is a tremendous honor. I must
Spell honor with an O. I'm English. Milky Way.
Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
You're pretty sweet.
The odds were against us, that's for sure. Yet here we are, strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. extraordinary.
Would you like to borrow my Beat headphones, friend?
I am Mariko Daresh, Chief Phoneron.
It's an honor. What the fuck's a Voneron?
It's a privilege to meet you. Tell me about yourself. I'm something of a pathfinder myself.
I'm going to go to your
I'm a
galaxy and take over
celestial
your
observer,
planet. See how you like it.
Charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge. An astronomer? You know the safe routes out there? We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities.
What's an opportunity
But
but a
we've
friend you
lost
haven't met
contact
yet?
with several key observers. They've simply stopped.
Observers stopped
I sent
reporting?
a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Man, I don't see any reason to say no to any of these. I don't know of any penalty for when you say yes to these quests and then don't do them. But, you know, he's talking about opportunities and risks and opportunities. And, like, you know, they say sometimes that some challenges or problems, some problems, you just have to look at them the right way and they become opportunities. But in my experience, some problems are just problems no matter how fucking new age and hippie you try to be in your outlook. But yes, of course, we will look for your satellites or whatever it is you just asked us to do.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it. I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Cool. So, yeah. The, Research Center. Oh. I feel like we, maybe we'll get some new armor designs that we can study once we find the Renegade dudes. Because there's definitely, weapons that were just, like, specifically them. That I do not feel like we get to, Sandstorm Assault Rifle? No, developed by Exiles. Okay, so this... We do get to do that one. Sidewinder. Okay, so I guess we do have the Exile weapons that we get to use. So maybe we don't get to do their funky, fresh armors. I've not bothered with the Remnant Heritage chest. As awesome as it looks like, it's some kind of like crazy Sith Lord fetish lingerie, but we don't get to. I don't have the points to spend on it, and I prefer a different chest piece. So, all right, that's it. We are ready. We got a new quest, which it seems like we should be able to do in the Tempest, which is always nice. And we've got new planets that we're going to get to travel to. So we'll have quite a few exciting, fun things to do next time. I'm MysteriousJG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you'll join me next time for more of Mass Effect Andromeda. Goodbye.